AREC stock update, ticker symbol AREC. Let's get straight into it. In my last video, I told you I was sitting at 25.796 shares, okay, with an average cost price of $3.74. And at the time, my position was up about 7% or around $6.76 in gains. Since then, the stock has been moving around and I took advantage of the price weakness. I added roughly 10.6 shares more, which brings my total to 36.423 shares. Okay, and it also dropped my average cost basis down to $3.69 per share. Okay, the goal is still the same. I'm looking to bring this position up to 50 shares from my current 36 shares. Okay, and then I will evaluate from there, and see if I want to keep adding to my position. Okay, once I get to 50, I'll see if I want to go to 100. No rush, no chasing, just steady intentional dollar cost averaging at the right price levels. Okay, so as you can see now, my position is up 8.59% or $11.55. Okay, right now I'm only up small amount on the position. The percent return is modest, but that's completely fine. This isn't about trying to catch a rocket every week. This is about building a position over time in a company I believe has meaningful upside if it executes. Okay, my plan hasn't changed. I'm only buying at the right price levels, specifically when the price dips. Okay, so I like the prices around like $3.40 to $3.50 range. Okay, I don't buy because something is running. I buy because the value and price make sense. So for me, I will continue looking for opportunities where the price falls back near my comfort zones before adding more shares. The game is patience. The game is discipline. Okay, so before I go deeper into the news and what analysts are saying, please take a moment to support this channel. It costs nothing to subscribe. It helps the channel grow and it keeps me motivated to bring these updates consistently. And I want to say thank you to my first 11 subscribers. I genuinely appreciate you. We are building this from the ground up together. Okay, so I just want to show you how I have been dollar cost averaging into this, and then we'll get into the news. So as you can see over here, I started this position in October 3rd 2025. So it's been about a month now, right? And I have dollar cost average at different price levels, like here at $3.63, at $4.20, right? And since then I've been dollar cost averaging around the mid and low $3. Okay, and that's how I've been doing all the way to November 6th. Okay, so I'll continue doing that over the long term. Okay, so what's been happening with AREC lately? The market overall has been volatile, and small cap stocks like AREC feel that volatility harder. That's been part of the push and pull in prices. Okay. On top of that, analysts covering AREC currently have price targets ranging from between $6 and $10. Okay, so that's if it actually gets there, that would be huge returns, right? Since I'm average dollar cost averaging at $3.69. If this stock gets to $6 or $10, that would be huge. That would be huge. So the bullish case are built around the company rare earth processing technology and the belief that US wants to reduce is independent on China for these materials. Rare earth elements are used in EV motors, okay, wind turbines, military defense systems, smartphones, and clean energy technology. That's why US is firing hard to become a produce to self supply itself from and stop depending on other countries for this important rare earth um, play. Okay, so we are talking about strategic resources for the future. If AREC can actually execute and scale, this can be a meaningful long-term story. Okay, however, and this is key, execution risk is still real. Okay, the company needs to prove commercial output and partnerships over time. So patience is part of the process. Okay, so here's the bottom line. I'm not rushing this position. I'm not chasing hype. I am building slowly and intentionally over time. I want to get to 50 shares, then I will assess based on how the business progress if we get volatility to the downside. That's where I will be adding. My conviction is not based on price action, but on the actual long-term vision of the company, okay, and the rare earth sector in general. And as always, this is not a financial advice. I'm just documenting my journey, my portfolio, and my decisions. Whether AREC becomes a big winner or not, we will learn from it in real time together. Thank you for watching. Stay patient, stay intentional. See you in the next update. Bye bye.